Morning, Sue. Has Sooty and Sweep up already?
Oh, yes, they've gone off to use the bathroom. Oh. Hey, what's that you're drinking?
This? It's a mug of coffee, Sue. Do you want a sip?
No, I do not.
No?
And if you've any sense, you'll tip it straight down the sink.
Pardon? What do you mean tip it down the sink? I've only just made it. It's very I'm enjoying this. What's wrong with it?
Well, the past few days, I've been getting heavily into this book.
What is it?
Healthy People Eat Healthy Food, published by Fibre and Fibre.
Well, what's that got to do with my coffee, Sue?
Well, I'll have you know that coffee contains caffeine, a substance which in large quantities is bad for you.
Is it?
It also contains tannin, which apart from staining your teeth, is bad for you.
Is it?
Is there sugar in your coffee?
Well, it's just a little...
Well, sugar can cause you to get fat, and that's bad for you.
Oh.
Milk?
Well, yes, I put it...
Yes, well, milk contains cholesterol, which can give you heart problems. So it's, of course, extremely bad for you. So why don't you just tip it all down the sink?
I'm amazed that anybody's managed to live this long. All right, well, I'll go make myself a nice cup of tea instead.
No, that has an even higher tannin content.
Does it?
Yes.
Well, what about a glass of milk? I'll get a glass of milk.
No, neat cholesterol.
Some lemonade?
Loaded with sugar.
Cocoa?
No.
Well, what on earth can I drink then, Sue?
Well, why not treat your body to a nice clear glass of water?
Water?
Exactly. Now, off you go. I'm going to join Sooty and Sweep in the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Well, since Sue is heavily into health foods, here's a sight which isn't going to please her. Sooty and Sweep pooled their pocket money and bought a large bag of mixed sweets, and now they're sorting them out. A green jelly baby, a licorice log, a chocolate-coated toffee.
There you are. What on earth have you got there, Sweep? A chocolate-coated toffee? Do I want it? No, I most certainly do not. How about a jelly baby? No, I don't want a jelly baby either. And what's more, I strongly recommend that you don't eat that rubbish. Yes, Sweep, rubbish. Eating too many sweets can be very bad for you. Just for a starter, there's no quicker way of causing tooth decay. All the sugar in those sweets sticks to your teeth and eats away at them until they get holes in them. Then you have to go to the dentist to have them filled. Then, of course, there's obesity. Obesity, yes, that's another word for being overweight. If you eat this many sweets, your body can store up all the sugar and turn it into fat, which can make people overweight. And then, of course, there's all the additives and colourings. Yes, look at all those different coloured sweets. How do you suppose they get that colour? No, they don't paint them. They add chemicals to colour them. There's a lot of concern about additives. Now, some of them are very, very bad for you. Still, if you want to be fat and spotty and risk the dangers of chemical additives, then go ahead.
Well, since Sooty and Sweep did not want to end up fat and spotty, guess what they did with the sweets? That's right, in the bath water. You know, drinking water is all very well, but it doesn't satisfy me like a nice cup of coffee, which is why I've been made up... Hello, Sooty. Are you fat and spotty? No, of course you're not fat and spotty. Has Sue been at you? I thought so. You know, she's incredible, Sue. Once she gets an idea in her mind, she can easily go over the top. She's absolutely fanatical about this health kick now, all the health food thing. Anyway, now it's me that's fanatical about breakfast. I've drawn up a little menu. Oh, she's coming. Hello, Sue.
Hello.
Just talking about breakfast and what we're going to have. That is all right, isn't it?
Oh, yes, of course, Matthew.
Good.
Breakfast is a very important way to start the day.
Indeed it is, Sue, which is why I've drawn up a little menu, and we'd like to have fried bacon, egg, sausage, black pudding, and 2 slices of fried bread, followed by toast with butter and marmalade. How does that sound? Great? Good? Terrific?
Appalling.
Yes. Appalling, that's fine. What do you mean appalling, Sue? Don't you like all those things?
Well, I like the taste, but everyone knows that a fried breakfast is no good for you. Now, you stay here and I'll go and get you a proper breakfast.
Right. Whew, that's good. I thought for a moment she was going to say we couldn't have any breakfast at all. Sweet, whilst we're waiting, just pass the cereal up. I'll have a bowl of cereal just to keep me going in the meantime till she arrives back.
And just what do you think you're eating?
Cereal, Sue. It's called Bear Bits. It's natural wheat cereal. See, it says so. Natural.
Yes,
Okay?
that's fine, but what else do they contain?
Nothing, Sue. Just natural wheat.
No, Matthew, read the ingredients on the side.
Yeah, all right, I will. It says contains natural wheat and honey. There you are, Sue. Natural... Oh, and sugar.
Yes.
And glucose syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Added colours E102 and E110.
Yes, exactly. Additives. They're not natural, so put them back.
Well, I actually quite enjoyed E102.
But don't clear your plates away,
What?
because
Why?
here is your breakfast.
What, oh, breakfast. Oh, breakfast. What on earth is that, Sue?
Bran.
Bran?
Natural bran. The finest thing you can eat. No additives, no colour, no preservatives.
There's no taste either, Sue. It's just like sawdust.
No, nonsense. It's delicious. A few spoonfuls of that with a little milk.
Milk! There you are, Sue. You see, you told me not to drink milk because it's no good for people of my age.
Don't worry, Matthew.
What?
Here's your milk. Powdered skimmed milk. All the fat removed. Just add water.
What, Sweep? You're not hungry? No, I don't... You've gone off it as well. Well, I've lost my appetite as well, I must confess.
Come on,
What?
boys. Not eating at all is just as unhealthy as eating the wrong thing.
But, Sue, it's just that the bran, it's so boring. Thank you, Sue.
Yes,
It's
but
boring.
healthy food doesn't have to be boring. There are lots of different ways of presenting it. Now stay where you are and I'll go and rustle up something that's healthy and appetising.
See what I mean? Look, she's fanatical about bran now. Don't touch it, Sweet. Mind you, don't get me wrong about bran. It is actually extremely good for you. It's extremely healthy. We used to feed it to our rabbit. Yes, we did. Do you remember we used to feed the bran to the rabbit, Sweep? Whatever happened to that rabbit? It died. You're right, it did. Mind you, it was a very old rabbit. Hang on, I've got an idea. I've got to stand over there. So go over there, Sweep. Sue, we're just going to sit in the lounge, okay? You don't want to sit in the lounge. Yes, you do, actually, because I can call up the fridge on the way to the lounge and get a couple of slices of beef from the joint we had yesterday. There's nothing wrong with beef, of course, is there?
Oh, yes, there is.
But, Sue!
Red meat is extremely hard to digest.
Oh, go on, just a couple of slices, Sue.
No, not possible. You see, this morning I emptied all the unhealthy food out of the pantry and the fridge.
What?
Yes, I needed more space for my bran. Bye.
I can't believe it. The pantry and the fridge full to the brim with bran.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
if you're hungry, then do something useful to take your mind off it.
Yes.
Whilst I'm rustling up a tasty meal. Now go upstairs and tidy your bedrooms. Goodbye.
goodbye, Sue. Come on, Sooty, do something with those clothes. Come on, do something with the clothes. Well, I suppose that's doing something with the clothes. Come up here. But where is Sweep? He's skiving, isn't he? I mean, we've already tidied up my bedroom. Hang on, he's there. What are you doing, Sweep? Hiding from Sue? What are you hiding from Sue for? Unless you've got something you don't want her to see. Is that it? Food? She's got some food, Sooty. What is it, Sweep? Got some cakes. Let me take them from you. Oh, look at this. Look at these cakes. Where did you find them? In the bread bin. Well done, good boy. What are they? They're those flapjacks that Sue makes. Or rather, she used to make. They're made from honey and wheat and cereal and sugar and butter. And they're put in the oven and they're delicious. Look, there's only 3. We'll eat them sparingly, okay? Take it in turns. I'll have mine first. You can have yours later. Ugh. What is that?
It's a bran cake, 100% natural bran.
What?
My own recipe. Plenty of fibre and full of goodness. They're so healthy, Matthew.
Sue, they're also disgusting.
The problem is that you 3 aren't tasting things properly.
Huh?
It's all those years of eating junk. Now, why don't you all go out for a walk in the fresh air? And don't worry, when you get home, I'll have a shepherd's bran pie on the table.
That's exactly what's worrying us. Look, come on, Sooty, come on, Sweep. Let's go out for a walk, eh? You don't want to have a walk. Yes, you do.
Good, but listen, don't you go cheating now.
What?
Remember, healthy people eat healthy food. Now, you won't cheat, will you?
No, Sue, I promise.
Oh, good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must make my bed.
Right. Didn't promise at all. Come on, Sooty, come on, sweet. Let's go out and have a walk, because if we do, I'm sure I can smell hamburgers and sweets and chicken drumsticks and pizzas.
I've got a very funny feeling they'll break their promise.
Thank you. Goodbye. Great. Oh, come on, Sooty. Come on, sweet. Where are you? Come on, Sooty. Up you come. Listen, have I got some goodies or have I got some goodies? What have I got? I'll tell you. Look, jelly babies in there, okay? And what is that? Oh, licorice all sorts. And a great big mixture of everything in that one. Look, sweet. Don't eat them just yet. Don't eat them just... Are they unhealthy? That's Sue making you talk like that, isn't it? All this brand business. No, in fact, sweets are all right, Sooty, so long as you eat them in moderation. What about our teeth? Don't worry about our teeth. We'll clean our teeth when we get home, sweet. All right? Who's going to have first choice? Tell you what, let's put these... No, wait a minute. Let's put these back into the big bag. Mine, sweet. And then mine, sweet. We'll toss a coin, and that's how we'll decide, okay? Right, here's a coin. We'll decide that you want to go first. You'll have to wait and see. Hang on a minute. Wait.
Just as I thought.
Toss the coin.
Well, if they can't look after their own health, then I'll just have to do it for them.
That's mean. It is not mean, Sooty. It's quite reasonable. Now, stand over there. Give me some space. I'm going to... Pardon? Where are the sweets? Where are the sweets gone? You never touched them. Sweep, have you moved the sweets? Very odd. Look, you two stay here. I'll go and check back at the sweet shop. I can't understand that. And don't touch that sweet I've left.
Goody. I've got a bite, which is more than Sooty, Sweep, and Matthew will get.
Oh, no, it's shut. Must be closed for lunch. I think I did leave them in there as well. Come on, boys. Change of plan. We'll get some food elsewhere. Come on. Come on.
That fooled them.
Thank goodness for takeaway food, eh, Sooty? Look, I got the little mini pizzas and I got some hamburgers. What did you get? Lots and lots of fried chicken. Oh, I love that fried chicken. By the way, I've been wondering about those sweets that disappeared. Where do you think they went to? You think Sweep took them? Oh, I don't know if it's fair to say that. Where is Sweep, anyway? I mean, I sent him off and I said, oh, here he is now. Oh, Sweep, what have you got? You got a takeaway? Takeaway what? What did you get? Takeaway bones? Well, you can eat all those. Look, I'll tell you what we'll do. Since we've got a nice picnic table, we'll get all the food cleared across to one side, then we'll let out the knives and forks and spoons and everything, have a really good meal. What about Sue? Look, let's not bother about Sue. Let's just get the table laid.
Well, I think all that unhealthy food they've been eating over the past few years has affected their brains. Well, one of these days, they'll thank me for what I'm about to do.
Shall we? Let's put the food over this side, okay? Over there. That's it. You're going to start the knives and forks. All right, go and get all the things organised. That's a good boy, Sooty. That's it. All right. Got all the knives and forks. Very good. Well done. Okay. And the serviettes. You bring the serviettes up then, Sooty. That's it. Let me put those down there. That's fine. Bring everything up here. I'm really looking forward to this. No more brand. Don't worry about the brand for the timing. Ah, look, we've got some nice serviettes. That's it. Okay, sweet. That's it. All right. There's a plate for you, one for me, and where's the food? Well, it's all... Where's that food gone? All the food's Sweep, you have taken all the food, haven't you? It was you, wasn't it, Sweep? It wasn't. You think it was me? It was not me. It was Sweep. It was Sooty. Was it you, Sooty? It was you, Sweep. It was. It was. Look, I'm angry. It was Sweep. Sweep, was it you? It wasn't me. You agree with Sweep? Look, you can't gang up. Look, if we're going to have a good argument, then we certainly are. I'm not going to speak to you.
Hello, you three. Had a nice afternoon?
No.
Oh.
Actually, we've had an argument, Sue, and we are no longer speaking.
Oh, an argument? That's not like you, Matthew. What was it about?
Well, actually, it was about food, if you must know, Sue.
Oh,
And I
yes.
mean, I'm talking about real food, you know, none of your bran burgers or bran pies with bran stuffing. I'm talking about real food. But I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Sue. I really am, but we went out this afternoon, we did buy some real food. I'm talking about pizzas and chicken and sweets. Anyway, somebody came along and stole everything. And I think it was Sweep. He thinks it was Sooty. Of course, Sooty thinks it was me. Well, I know it wasn't me, so it must be Mr. Nobody again, mustn't it? Look, I really am sorry about the food, Sue. But at least I confessed to you, haven't I?
Yes. Well, that's all right, because I have a confession.
Really, what is it?
Yes, it was me who pinched all your food.
Well, yes, with... You?
Yes, I cannot tell a lie.
Oh, Sue, don't tell me you put it down the waste disposal unit.
No, I brought it back here and covered it all with tea towels. Look.
These tea towels, here. Hey! I thought we were going to be having a bran tea. What's the meaning of this, Sue? All our food.
I've decided I went too far with the brand business.
Come back
It was smelling those delicious hamburgers which changed my mind.
Well, Sue, I really don't mind, but this is great news. It's tea time, boys. What is it, Sooty? You're confused? It is a bit confusing, you know. He doesn't know whether we should eat the food or leave it because it's not good for you. Do you mind if I explain it, Sue?
No, go
I
ahead.
think I've got the hang of this now, Sooty. It's okay to eat all of this sort of food so long as you don't eat too much of it, okay? Don't go over the top with it.
Like I did about the brand.
That's right, Sue. Eat a balanced diet. In fact, the best advice I can give is to eat in moderation. It used to be said that you are what you eat. You could be sour as lemons or sweeter than sweet. That's what they used to say. But now all they say is you mustn't eat that. Stop taking sugar. Avoid getting fat. That's what they say now. Here's my advice which I give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation. Here's our advice which we give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation.
Don't eat this, they say, don't eat that. Too many chips and you're bound to get fat. It's so boring and I really like chips.
There are too many do's, there are too many don'ts. Too many I wills, too many I won'ts. My idea is much better. Here's my advice which I give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation. Here's our advice which we give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation.
Don't eat the same sort of food every day. Fast food burgers and takeaways, that's no good. It's a shame, but it's true.
Get some variety into your food. Don't eat too much, 'cause that's terribly rude, and that is bad for you. Here's my advice which I give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation. Here's our advice which we give on the quiet. Try and manage a balanced diet. It's a situation called eat in moderation. I don't think that's bad advice. What do you think? No? Here's some more good advice. Join us again soon, won't you? Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Come on now,
Bye-bye.
tuck in. What's the matter? What is the matter, sweet? You don't want the fish fingers. Sue, do you want to swap the fish fingers?